taking a stroll through crypto Twitter. Let's jump right on into it. Alright guys, so Kaspa today is sitting at a price of 17.43, down 2.42% today. The whole market is kind of down. We had kind of a little crash, overnight this morning, depending on where you are in the world, and who knows what it's about, but I can't stress enough that these are excellent prices to keep DCAing at. We're not going to see these prices for all that much longer, and at a certain point in time, you're going to look back and wish you would have bought more at these prices. I just bought a ton more Kaspa yesterday while the market was down a little bit. I'm planning on buying a little bit more today. You can never go wrong with buying more Kaspa. Moving on, the market is kind of boring right now. The news is kind of boring right now. There's not a whole lot to talk about. The Bitcoin conference is coming up. There's things here and there. But as far as news goes, it's getting kind of boring. It's getting kind of repetitive. KRC20 tokens are still in limbo. And in general, there's just not a whole lot going on as far as everyday news goes in the Kaspa community. So we're going to take a stroll through crypto Twitter, and I found some interesting things, and let's just go through them one by one here. First thing that I wanted to show you guys was Kaspa dominance. And the reason why this is important is we're almost back at all-time highs as far as dominance goes. Back in November of 2023, when Kaspa was absolutely ripping from that 5 cents mark all the way up until 15 cents, the dominance rose pretty drastically, and we're almost into that territory again. It was 0.22% in November 13th, 2023, and right now, as of today, we're sitting at 19%. And Kaspa's price isn't mooning like it was back then, but the significance of this is that all the other altcoins are bleeding right now pretty heavily, and this dominance is rising because Kaspa is holding pretty strong comparatively to all the other altcoins. So that is the significance of the discrepancy here. And I just wanted to bring that to everyone's attention because I think it is, relevant, and I think it is bullish that Kaspa is holding up far better than majority of other coins out there right now. Secondly, we have hit new all-time highs in the hash rate again. It wasn't more than a few days ago where we were celebrating the breaking the 500 petahash per second levels, and now we have broken the 600 petahash per second levels. And there's numerous reasons why this could be happening. They could be testing new machines before they set them out into the market. There could be a bunch of new machines coming online, after being shipped, or there could be some more big players involved as far as, picking up Kaspa mining, just like Marathon Digital did. There could be a number of things, or a mixture of all three, but nonetheless, the hash rate is skyrocketing. And I'm going to reiterate again, there has never been a time in history between Bitcoin and Ethereum being the two main ASIC and GPU mineable cryptos where hash rate has spiked and price has not followed. So just keep that in mind. It's a matter of time before the price goes parabolic, just like the hash rate chart. Don't underestimate the hash rate doing what it's doing right now, okay? So here we have a little video visually showing Kaspa's transaction speed, and it's already impressive for a proof of work coin with 1 BPS on the layer 1. Imagine the incoming 10 BPS. All this with no trade-offs as the network stays decentralized and secure. A P2P digital money and the infrastructure for a whole ecosystem with KRC20. So you watch this video, just how fast it already is, and it's about to get 10 times faster. And there you have it. Already just as fast or faster than a credit card used at a store. So here we've got Da Vinci Jeremy Not a huge fan of this guy. He's butted a lot. He pushes a lot of tokens now, but I feel like he may have just been butting Kaspa because he was filling his bags. Nonetheless, again, this is what he has to say.
You want to know which coin is going to explode higher tomorrow. Yeah, okay, that's not going to happen. So you're saying, well, okay, Da Vinci, what coin is going to do extremely well? Okay, well, as you know, I bought Bitcoin for $1 and I bought a lot of it. And you want to know, okay, which coin I can buy a whole lot and hold on to it and be wealthy? Well, there's a lot out there, actually, a lot out there. The problem is you won't hold it. That's all you need to do is hold it for more than, I don't know, 8 years. Can you do that? If you can, you'll see extreme wealth. And what are the one coin that I can tell you that will probably do well over a long period of time? It's Kaspa.
So for those of you guys who don't know, Da Vinci was the guy back in 2010-ish, 2011-ish, where he was begging people. He became famous because of this. He was begging people online on YouTube to buy just $1 worth of Bitcoin. Bitcoin was $1. He wanted everybody to just put $1 into Bitcoin and hold on to it. And he was looked at as being crazy back then, and we all know how that turned out for him. That's where he became known in the public's eye. He's obviously very wealthy now, and he is now stating that Kaspa is that next coin, where if you just buy it and hold on to it, you will be very wealthy in the future. So take that for what it's worth, but he did call Bitcoin back in the day, and now he's saying the same thing about Kaspa. So take it for what it's worth, but still very bullish. Here is the Kaspa testnet for 10 blocks per second. That's how fast it moves. Visual there. And I just wanted to show you guys, for those of you who haven't seen a visual yet on the 10 blocks per second and how fast it's going to move and confirm blocks. So even though the news isn't crazy right now, right? We don't have breaking news coming out every day anymore, but all of these things that are being done behind the scenes are extremely bullish, and it's just a matter of time before the world realizes this and Kaspa becomes that top tier, next level project that everybody's going to be talking about. There's already quite a few people talking about it, whether it be bad or good, but it's a matter of time before it gets, worldwide adoption and worldwide respect. Another visual on payments here. This gentleman apparently bought Wendy's. Don't know where, don't necessarily know how, with Kaspa through a drive-thru, and spent $5.75. It took 1.4 seconds, which is faster than Visa, for a cost of 1/600th of a penny as far as fees go. Cash is the future of money. And keep in mind that this payment right here was processed on the 1 blocks per second. Very soon we're going to have 10 blocks per second, and the speed of that is probably going to be sub 1 second in order for the payment to go through. Right around the corner. And lastly here, I wanted to play this video for you guys just to remind you that trading is risky. So trade at your own risk. But I thought the video was funny nonetheless, and probably pretty true for a lot of people. So go all in and you lose it all. And lastly here, guys, make sure that if you haven't gotten yourself a Tangem wallet yet, make sure you get one. It is by far the most important thing that you can do to safeguard your crypto and keep it in your own custody. I can't stress enough how important it is to get your crypto off of hot wallets and get it off of exchanges. Even if your portfolio is not huge right now, it will be in the next 6 to 12 months, and you do not want to keep tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, or millions of dollars on an exchange or on a hot wallet where they can be hacked or stolen. So get yourself a Tangem wallet. There's no reason not to. It will keep your crypto safe and you can sleep well at night. I will put the link to official Tangent website down in the description below, and use code CatDaddy at checkout for 10% off of your purchase. All right, guys? Remember that we do not have that much time left before we get the next leg up in the crypto space, where prices will jump drastically. In the meantime, pack your damn bags before it's too late, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.